the NEC decided this morning to approve the proposal and appoint the Honorable Moitalel Ole Kenta as our new Secretary General. So Honorable Kenta is now our new Secretary General in Jubilee. Mheshimiwa Kenta is not new to Kenyan politics and leadership. He served as a Member of Parliament before, a very solid and highly respected lawyer in this country, very solid and respected political player. We are grateful for the work that Mheshimiwa Kenta has done in the past, and he actually bears the history and the roots of this party from the days of TNA. And therefore, he's coming back to Jubilee and assuming the responsibility of Secretary General of Jubilee is something we are very happy about, very excited, and we are looking forward to benefiting from the leadership, the services, and the solid networks of Honorable Kenta as he plays his role in the office of the Secretary General of Jubilee.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MJR YouTube channel for today's political analysis. And in today's podcast, I want to inform you of some uncertainty which I have predicted that will happen in the near future. It is something which is more or less an history repeating itself. But to many, it appears something nice, something new, a game changer, history being rewritten. But what many Kenyans doesn't know is that it is an old trick which has been packaged to look nice. And this is Uhuru Kenyatta playing Fred Matiangi. Why do I feel so? I don't believe in Uhuru Kenyatta making anyone president. He did not make William Ruto, a man who stood with him in 2 elections, president. He did not make Raila Amolo Odinga, a man whom he pledged to support, and rhetorically he cited supporting Raila Odinga, a man whom their fathers had the past with, historical past, a man who made his father a president. He did not make that person president. A man who made a handshake with him to stabilize his presidency in 2018. How do you think that he's going to make Fred Matiangi a president? More so at a time when he is not the head of state. Do you know that for Uhuru Kenyatta to become a president, it costed the arm and leg from the people of Mount Kenya? Do you know it took former president and the late Mwai Kibaki effort to arrange a system in a way which will favor Uhuru Kenyatta to win 2013 general election? Do you know that it was John Michuki and the rest who took Uhuru Kenyatta to Mount Kenya for him to be crowned Mount Kenya kingpin? So, ladies and gentlemen, when Moi brought Uhuru into politics, he brought him with an intention to become president of this country one day, God willing. Even though he did not make it in 2002, Moi stood behind Uhuru Kenyatta. Moi blessed Uhuru to become head of state. And with the support of the Kikuyu oligarchs, Uhuru became the president. But Uhuru Kenyatta single-handedly cannot make anyone president. That one I can tell you for sure. Let's take, for instance, yesterday's meeting in State House, the UDA Governing Council, took place few weeks after President William Samoei Ruto made 11 members of parliament from Kiambu County out of around 13 constituencies. Ruto managed to meet 11 of them. And the two who did not attend that meeting were Githunguri Member of Parliament, Gathoni wa Mushomba, and Juja Member of Parliament, Koimbori, whom by yesterday were present at State House, affirming their presence and their return to UDA party. What does that show you? Why did I single out Kiambu County? Kiambu County is the home county of Uhuru Kenyatta. And even the current governor has not said whether it's going to join Jubilee Party or is going to rejoin UDA, because currently he is still in some fights with the government, because most of the government sympathizers from that county are fighting the governor. So the governor is not in good terms with the government. And even remember the other day, some of his properties were destroyed during the demolition that was done by Kenya Railways around Nyayo Stadium. We remember that. The senator, Karungu Dhangwa, is in DCP with Rigathi Gachagua. I've heard Uhuru Kenyatta has called a meeting on 14th February, bringing together all Mount Kenya leaders. I don't think this will change much. It will take the effort of Rigathi Gachagua to campaign for Fred Matiangi. If Fred was to depend on Mount Kenyan votes to become the president, which I don't think so. William Ruto is gaining ground day by day in Mount Kenya. Give or take. I know a lot of noise are being made how Ruto is unpopular. Brother and sister, if you buy that, you will be misled. In 2022, prior to the election, we are those who are for Raila Odinga. And we were told that William Ruto cannot win Mount Kenya votes because Uhuru Kenyatta is the one to give direction, and Uhuru will give direction at the right time, and the ground will shift towards Raila Odinga. It came a time when we expected the president to call for that big meeting and to take Raila Odinga to the mountain. Indeed, the meeting was called in Sagana. The direction was given. Who listened to that? Mount Kenya went ahead and voted into the direction which was unpopular to many, voting William Samoei Ruto against the direction that was given by Uhuru Kenyatta. Besides, most of the governors in the mountain had initially shown the signs of supporting Raila Odinga. The only person, the two leaders who I can certainly tell you that supported Raila Odinga was Kiraitu Murungi of Meru and Nderitu Mridhi of Laikipia, and they both lost. And in fact, also Kiambu, James Nyoro, also supported Raila Odinga. They lost. So, Uhuru Kenyatta telling Fred Matiangi that he's going to make him president is a lie. In 2032, I see a Kikuyu president again. And this is how Luos are going to be played, and Luhia. They are being played now to support Ruto, hoping that in the at the opportune time, one of them will be made president. Do not trust those. I do not believe so. I know that in one way or the other, Ruto will put a system that will guarantee a Kikuyu presidency. And Professor Kithure Kindiki might not be the one. Or if he will be the one, the system is put such a way that Luos and Luyas will be played to pave way for a Kikuyu presidency. I've said so, and I will repeat it at the right time. And then you will believe me. Look at the trend. Do not believe that Mount Kenyans and Kalenjins are fighting. That is a game to position them, Kikuyus, in a way that they will oppose Ruto after winning his second term, to place them on a strategical position to win the presidency in 2032. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I can say as per now. Thank you for taking your time, and for those who have not subscribed and are coming across our videos for the first time, please take a moment, a minute or two, to subscribe to MJR YouTube channel. And once you subscribe, do not forget to click that notification bell so that anytime I upload any video, YouTube will automatically let you know. And to my subscribers, I am so grateful because of that support. If it wasn't that support, this channel would have not been where it is. Thank you, and may God bless you.